stops and get a little traction in this game. I mean, we fell behind right away, and so let's make a push the first 4 or 5 minutes, get back in the game.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome, and fellas, what a half it's been for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, also known as SGA, and he hasn't been MIA today.
Few players can change the game with their rebounding, but he's one of them, making a huge impact in there.
He certainly helped them set a physical tone in the first half. His intensity, off the charts. Taking a closer look at the first half matchups, these two guys have led the way for their teams.
Their teams have leaned on them, and they've been rock solid. Actually, more than that, they've been the catalyst.
Leading by example. We're seeing it firsthand. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
That'll be a 5-second call. With a short break, we look at some of the stingiest defenses in the NBA. Oklahoma City, number 1.
And this D has been completely dominant. Fewest points per game allowed in the league. These guys are talented, they trust each other, they work together, and you just won't find better coaching on the defensive end of the floor.
Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Butler. And it's Post in at the center position. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. This is his 5th trip to the free throw line.
And money from the stripe. SGA could close his eyes and knock that down.
And that's good as he hits both shots. The Warriors shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. To the middle. Dort against Hield. Over Dort. No good. A bit long that time.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
But Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Lu Dort picks one up.
And more artwork from the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Curry making it look easy.
And let's talk about Draymond Green for a moment. Certainly one of the most outspoken players in the league, Brent.
Well, Draymond has never held back, whether he's talking about his opinion or the way that he sees the game, which is remarkable and a revelation to his intelligence as a defender on the floor. Draymond Green has been special on the defensive end throughout his career.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall.
Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
And Williams has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Well, when this game is over and done with, they'll be off to Utah to take on the Jazz. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip.
And they're just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Now Holmgren. He's got 5.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Hartenstein. Williams has got 13 now.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Here's post, and it's blocked. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. The shot by Dort, no good.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
And stolen by Holmgren. On the break. Williams with it. Green picks him up. The rebound by Post. The Warriors have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. And here's Curry. He's scoreless. He'll passes to Curry. Here's Post. Williams defending. Clock at 4. And stolen by Williams. Dort for 3. Another shot. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Payton's checked in for Curry.
Isaiah Hartenstein. 1 shot.
And that one misses. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Now here's Dort. He's got 9.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Here's Green. And stolen by Holmgren. And a fast break now for the Thunder. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And so agile there on the break. I mean, you got to appreciate Holmgren hustling to capitalize in these situations.
Out of bounds, the Thunder will take it.
Thunder ball.
Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at Oklahoma City, final stretch of the season. They've got the #1 seed and have shown no signs of giving it up. And checking out the Warriors, far behind in the standings.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Now, you just don't want to sit in the middle for too long. You either want to be competing against the top teams or starting to strategize where you can position yourself for a high lottery pick and maybe turn around your franchise's fortunes.
At the line for the Thunder, Wallace. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here are the Warriors now. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Post shot, no good.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there. Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Oh, return to sender. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Payton with a steal. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Post. Got it. Post has got his second basket on the night. Oklahoma City has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. And here's Caruso outside. Warriors with the rebound. Post has got 4 rebounds now. Green with the ball. Joe covering. And Williams over to help. And it's Green missing. Here's Oklahoma City now. They've got a 13-2 run going. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Golden State Warriors.
Second personal foul.
On Friday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Sunday, they'll go up against Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks.
And you know, for that matchup with the Magic, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan, as it should be a close one.
The free throw drops for Caruso, and the Warriors making a change here. And Caruso drops them both. We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
All right, let's use this break in the action to see which small forwards have been shooting it with consistency over the last 10 games. A minute 22 left to play in the third quarter. Wallace with it. Now Podziemski defending. And here's Caruso outside. Sinks it from distance.
3 points.
Caruso's got 5 points now this quarter. Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
And the opposition is feasting on their turnovers. Until they clean that up, they're going to continue to get burned.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
1:02 left in the third quarter of the game.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Now the Warriors with it. And Isaiah Joe is going to pick up the foul here. That's his first foul. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City.
Coming onto the floor for the Thunder, number 34, Kenrick Williams.
There's 49 seconds left in the third. Butler. That one's wide left.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And the basket by Joe. Joe's got his first 3 points of the game.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Butler. And the Warriors miss again.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Pass to Podziemski. Here's Moody. Shoots over Caruso. And again, no good by Golden State. Wallace outside. To the inside. Here's Wiggins. Sweet little floater. Wiggins has got 6 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. Love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And so it's Oklahoma City showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. They know Curry can go for 50, 60 any night, so they're forcing someone else to beat him. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.